Are we good? Now. Now. Let's go. Now. Sup, shooters? How you doing? You alright? Having a good day so far? Hopefully you guys are doing okay. Welcome to the live stream. Gonna just open up a Coke. Yeah. This week's been an absolute it's been a great week. It's just been really busy. So I didn't schedule it sooner than I wanted to. And I don't really mind. I don't mind if there's a smaller crowd. You guys can typically assume that there's going to be a live stream on like Saturdays at 5. Yeah, I mean, like if we don't get through them within the 2 hours, it's fine. I think we had a similar situation with that 6-hour live stream where like people thought we weren't going to have enough tracks, and then people will kind of come in and sort of suggest stuff as we go along. But welcome anyways, welcome to everybody. We've got Elsie, Omabala, Katanagi, Blue Dinner Box, Paul, Alan, and Alvin K. Yeah, honestly, suggest as many as you like. It's chill. The point of these live streams is that I request songs, I review songs you guys want me to check out, and we share the anime intros and everything like that. So no worries at all if it is a little bit quieter than usual. Got LC, Omabala. Here we go. I think we got one of them a few times. No, we can't do YouTube. We can't do YouTube because it's they get copyright blocked. We talked about this. YouTube, if you try and watch it on YouTube, it gets copyright blocked. I mean, you know what? We could try it. Why? Yeah, sure. Let's try YouTube. Let's just try YouTube. Let's just try YouTube. Okay, let's open up YouTube. YouTube, it could be fun to try YouTube, so I'm going to try and make it so that it kind of fits in here. Let's try YouTube. Here we go. YouTube. Yeah. So we're going to go here, get these copied over. So we're going to be using YouTube today. Just as a thank you to the people that did come along today for the live stream. If it gets copyright blocked, then that's just more of a reminder of what can happen if we do that. Yeah, that's cool. Hello to SY and you, Tony. How you doing? So what have we got? Make that a bit bigger. Yeah, let's see how far we can get. The Pillows Ride on Shooting Star. What do we got? Is that it? Bastard Toeflex? Fully Cooley. Hit Fully Cooley. I can see Fully Cooley here. Okay, sure, but that's like a lot of nuance, because then it's like, is it the exact version that we have? Is it slightly different? There's a lot of complexity to this. Anime is tough. Anime is tough, but we're going to try it. I found Pillows Right on Shooting Star here. So we're going to go at LC. Thanks for your at LC, should I say. Sure, classical music is fine, just as long as it's like the 5-minute rule, you know? We got here. We got ads, though. Gotta get rid of intro time. Okay. It's kind of dope with the way it comes in with like the guitars and the drums and everything like that. Yeah, intro and outro song and intro anime. Like it's just the opening themes, and I suppose there's going to be confusion about the outro themes as well. Basically, it's a theme of an anime, whether it comes in or not. Yeah. But this is kind of dope. Pillow's right on Shooting Star. I don't think I've ever listened to this one before. Would you recommend this anime? It's great how it comes in with the guitars and basses and everything like that, and the drum beat's kind of dope. The vocal style is kind of grainy, but I kind of dig it. I like how it's kind of uplifting in this part. The guitars are nice and energetic. It is difficult for me to add it to the Spotify playlist, though, the SP playlist. I guess I'm just going to have to do that in post. That's fine. Is it? What's creative and crazy about it? Walk me through it, man, because I've never watched this before. Don't know if my brain will handle it. That's fair. It might not. I don't know. I like the groove on the drums, like the floor tom, dun 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 dun. How it's kind of rolling along with that is kind of dope. You know, like a lot of times drummers will use hi-hats and stuff like that to kind of keep the groove going, but this guy's just got that kind of 60s, 70s flow with the percussion. It's chill. Because we're trying, I like the fizziness of these synths here as well, because we reiterated upon that vocal motif in the hook sections. Really fuzzy, bombastic guitars with some synths on the sides. Oh, those unison bends are kind of dope though in that solo section. Yeah, no, you can add more songs to the list. It's fine. I'm just trying to get this up here. Oh, okay. Whoa. So let's talk about what we liked about this track. I really enjoyed the sound of the drums and the guitar groove. It reminded me a lot of 60s to 70s kind of rock music there. You can see the guitar as well. It kind of sounds like a guitar that play that music. There was a nice peppy charisma to the vocal performance. And I liked the dynamic range to the recording as well. It sounded like it was recorded as a live take. I've got a lot of respect for that. I think that was really well performed. Or outros. But nothing else. Okay, guys, we're doing anime intros and outros today. Anime intro and outros today. Where's the little one? Yeah. But nothing else. Nothing apart from anime intros and outros. LC, tell me more about the anime, though, my dude. I want to learn more about it. I think it looks kind of dope. I want to hear more music like this. But thank you very much to LC for your pick there. Does it have more at the end? Has a bit of vibrato on there, you know. It's a catchy little tune, though. I'm surprised it's only 2 minutes 21. But we've got the next track from Omabala, titled Seatbelts Tank. And thank you to Shinyida for your pick. We can add more songs per person. You know, it's chill. Omabala Seatbelts Tank. What is this one going to be, though? Seatbelts Tank. Oh, this one. Cowboy Bebop. Oh, so that's the next tune. Okay, well, we found that then. That's kind of good. We got a lot of ads because I'm using Opera, so Opera has a lot of ads. I haven't quite figured out how to turn off the ads yet on it. So if you guys want to watch New Zealand adverts, that's what they're like. Oh, the bass, the double bass with the drum grooves, the chops. Oh damn, we got some cowbells as well. Some hand drums.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Oh, the peppiness of that brass line though, the charisma. It kind of contrasts well with the chilled performance there. This jazzy arrangement, the articulation there is kind of like this. What is this? What is this anime about? What is Cowboy Bebop about? I feel so naive. You guys are showing me animes that I've never watched before. Again, the percussion is phenomenal. Just the grooves on there, the chops with those fill-works. And the use of the organ as well is so full-sounding with the glissando there. Such tension and drama to the motif. Thank you, TV Luke. Thank you, Daewoo. James Bond in space. Ba-ba-da-pow! It's so much have gone on and we're only halfway through it. That's wild. Saxophone solo. Yeah, bring in more of that, baby. The organ on the left side is so fresh sounding. Rolling on the sort of the 12-bar blues motif we got here, tonally or harmonically. Space Cowboy kind of blows my mind a little bit. I'm getting my head around Space Cowboy. I'm assuming we found the right one though, right? The solo though on this. I mean, like when we contrast this with what we had with the Pillows Ride on Shooting Star and Seatbelts Tank, you really do get a feel for the anime based on the intro. Like the way that I heard the Pillows Ride on Shooting Star, it kind of sounds like a more kind of old schooly, kind of old timey, kind of sort of like thematic kind of thing there. Not just with the way that you see the album art, but it's also just the kind of the adventure through the cosmos that you get from the kind of wonder of the guitar riffs and the uplifting sort of power of those. Seatbelts Tank has a bit of danger to it, a bit of sassiness, you know what I mean? It kind of feels as though you don't know what you're going to get next, you know what I mean? There's a bit of danger here. Thank you. Thank you, Jacob, for that. Kind of like you got a bit of whistle voice going on there, right? That kind of makes me I can't get that high with my voice, but like the way that they were expressing themselves, there's just so much complexity to the arrangement and the songwriting there. The first song we had, Right on Shooting Star, was much more of a kind of a singly kind of vibe, a journey through it. This is more of a kind of a show of musical sort of assertion dominance. But both tracks are dope though. I've really enjoyed my time with them so far. Shinyuda says my personal recommendation is the anime theme song, but it is a concert version. All good. Blue Dinner Box says Netflix made a real people version of Cowboy Bebop and is cancelled a few days after the first season ended. Yeah, what is with Netflix and trying to make things real? It's kind of like what Disney are doing with making like the cartoons real. I don't know why they had to make the Lion King like actual like lions. I liked the cartoon version, man. I don't get it, man. I suppose Disney is a struggling company who need to make some extra money to be able to get by. You know, poor paupers. D-Woo says, I happen to know one outro from Sheena. Bring it forward, my dude. Bring it forward. Let's do it. The real life version is really horrible. Do you think, okay, so anime or real life version? Anime or real life version? Should I watch this one or anime version? I'm gonna make a poll, okay? Start a poll. Which is better? Cowboy Bebop anime or real or Netflix? Anime, Netflix. Yeah, they'll do that. There you go. You got a quiz here, guys. You can do a poll, okay? There you go. Excellent. Making cartoons in real life is a recipe for disaster in general. It loses the charm. Yeah, I have to agree with that. You can get away with being absurd in animes for sure. Anime for life. I dig that, dude. Real life adaptations has to be grounded versions. Fantasy animes don't translate well on real screen. Yeah, like what about Death Note though? What about Death Note? Death Note as a real life thing because did they try and do that with Netflix? They tried to make Death Note though. But yeah, thank you very much to Amabala for that. We've had a couple of really great tunes so far. We've got Katanagi with Joe Hisashi, One Summer Day. That was great, man. We're not looking for a piano tutorial. Yeah, baby.
What makes you sweat? Only
Wait, hang on. I feel like I'm being tricked. Let's watch the performance version.
Deal, get a Big Mac small combo plus a cheeseburger for $9.
Crisp.
Light and refresh.
See, like, how weird New Zealand adverts are? We get, like, animals bathing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Death Note setting is modern, not some fantasy setting. So much easier to process as a real-life movie. Oh, good to know. Chainsaw Man. Gamer. Yeah, but what's the name of the song? I need the name of the song. If you can send through the name of the song, we can check it out, okay? But we're going to be checking out Joe Hisashi. Very different vibe now. I don't see senators rally out. We don't have senators in New Zealand. I'm very thankful for that. We just have politicians who aren't much better. Bye. So this is the man who made a lot of the Studio Ghibli stuff? Is that right? Hang on. Let me see if I can do something real quick. Yeah, baby. Nah, I'm small now. So you can see the video. As you can see the video now. Thank you. We can continue now. I don't need to be big. Thank you, Zeus. And in regards to what we're hearing right now, this guy's got a clear plan of attack in regards to how he wants to approach his piano instrumental. He's got themes that he's rolling on, adding extra notes on top of existing themes here, developing the motif as we go through. And see, he's going along with the string theme here. He's absolutely in the zone. He is adoring this. So he's obviously a conductor as well. That sense of danger. I like the fact that this man is comfortable enough with himself as a pianist that he doesn't feel the need to be constant source of attention within it. You listen to this man play, and he's clearly just he knows he needs to step back and allow like the brass or the string sections to come in and color the painting in a different way. I really adore that. I think I really respect him for that. Dynamic range of that performance is wonderful. Having the oboes and clarinets come in as a cool response to it. Really pretty theme for One Summer Day, you know, because that's what this track is, One Summer's Day. It does kind of make you imagine that you're out in an open field or something. It's very powerful with music, you know? Like how he dances between his hands like that. And as he just finishes like that, you had the call and response from those other orchestral elements to him there, and that the volume is slightly low. Yeah, that's the yeah, that's the loudness of the video. So YouTube is a little bit YouTube, like I've got them set to the same loudness. There's literally no reason why this should be quieter than or louder than it. But it might be. I don't know. Like I would listen back to it. We'll just take a moment just for me to have a listen back through the stream and just kind of feel that out because I want to make sure that it's sounding okay, you know. Yeah, there's significant dynamic range. Yeah, significant. Actually, I'd venture that it's because there's a lot of dynamic range. Videos have way more range than songs do typically. Yeah, the song is quiet. Yeah, it is. So that's just part of being on YouTube is that if you get these live performances, especially with tracks where he's rolling with, like this is a pianissimo to piano situation where he's deliberately playing quiet. There are no loud parts because that would indicate sense of tension and intensity that just doesn't make sense here harmonically or thematically within the tune. So you're right, it is too quiet, but that's just, I don't know how to compress that without killing the vibe of the song. But thank you to Katanagi for that. It was wonderful to actually watch the man play, Joe Hisaishi. He's a fantastic pianist and it's really special. Like he's getting on now, you know, he's getting older and it's great to watch him play, you know. You don't always get the opportunity to do that. And that's part of why I'm grateful to be able to like watch stuff on YouTube. You know what I mean? To watch videos of people play. But we've got Pink Blood Hikaru Utada. Yeah. I'm currently working on several projects with students and musicians in the States. Yeah, I'm working on stuff at the moment with clients. I've got like a student that I have been working with since they were like 10. And now they're basically a multi-instrumentalist who are doing paid gigs and stuff. And so I'm helping them to mix and master and record their own EP. So I'm also working with some musicians over in the States at the moment on some stuff. Yeah, I'm doing some production stuff. I just don't talk about it because it's not directly relevant to the channel, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I might do, but I want to talk to them first about it. It's stuff I'm going to have to probably promote at some point simply because I would like to do more of that. And I'd like to kind of have that as like a side hustle. But also, I just like producing music. I like working with musicians and seeing what they're capable of. People are inherently interesting, and it's fun to see what they can do when you give them the opportunity to express themselves. But thank you for asking, Jacob. I appreciate that. We've now got Blue Dinner Box. Thanks for your request. So it'd be cool to see what this sounds like, as I'm curious.
Can electricity spark an adventure?
Ah, electricity.
New
Yes.
Nissan X-Trail E-Power
More electricity,
all-wheel
please.
drive.
I love electricity, dude.
Electrified experience, now unplugged.
So like I just upgraded from like the old car I used to have because it was like a really... My old car used to be a Mazda Capella, a 1999 Mazda Capella, and I upgraded to like a newer car. And now looking at these vehicles now, it's like, man, I feel like I'm driving in like, you know, like a friggin' Ford Model T or something with all the robotics and everything that are in cars these days. Just for anyone watching, your song has been added to the list. We're just soft kind of synths there. Hikaru Utada constantly has really interesting sounds in her song and her music, and I like the fact that we're creative with our textures there. There's many different ways to play harmonies or melodies, and if you can find different ways of expressing them that are kind of unconventional even. Yeah, that was basically Pink Blood by Hikaru Utada, Epic Records Japan. Yeah, I'm undecided about that. So the anime is about a creature's journey. So that would make sense of what she's talking about not wanting to commit to the copyright strike. Oh, no. Oh, what happened? It's always Hikaru. Always. Okay. We can't... That's... Okay. I've got... Yeah, don't worry, I'll post this after the stream. Are we good? Nah, let's... Nah, let's continue. It's okay. Nah, it's okay. You just YouTube just needs a minute. Yeah, it just needs a minute. It's okay. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Good evening. Aucklanders are being warned to be prepared to leave their homes as severe thunderstorms bring more heavy downpours.
I'm
to the
learning about the
Auckland Range
thunderstorms.
City.
Okay.
Flooded roads have cut off communities, and there are reports of people being trapped in their cars.
We good?
Kethiki Masalamani joins us now from Titirangi in West Auckland. Keth, what's it like there now?
I'm learning about the trolls.
Sam, I've just received an emergency alert on my phone just a short while ago, and they're asking people to take shelter and not to travel unless absolutely essential. The rain here has been steadily pouring for a couple of hours, and we just felt it get a little bit heavier. The warning in that emergency alert is also to prepare to evacuate if people do see rising flood.
Yeah, there's crazy floods going on at the moment. Like crazy floods, dude. Man, this I kind of needed to do this because people have been asking recently, why don't you do YouTube live streams? And it's because what happens is it gets blocked on YouTube. You know, it gets blocked on YouTube. So yeah, anyone, there we go. I think we're good now. Yay, good. See, we fine. There we go. It's okay. Don't worry, guys. We're going to learn about the
Good
floods,
evening.
okay?
Aucklanders are being warned to be prepared to leave
This
their
is in New
homes
Zealand
as
where I
thunderstorms
live.
bring more heavy downpours to the already rain-soaked city.
Flooded
Yeah.
roads have cut off communities, and there are reports
This
of
is
people being
there's
trapped in their
massive flooding and
cars.
stuff. It's
Keith
crazy.
Masalamani joins us now from Titirangi in West Auckland. Keith, what's it like there now?
Sam, I've just received an emergency alert on my phone just a short while ago, and they're asking people to take shelter.
It's
and
crazy
not to
stuff,
travel
man.
Unless absolutely essential. The rain here has been steadily pouring for a couple of
So,
hours, and we just felt it get
Hikaru.
a little bit heavier. The warning in that emergency alert is also to prepare to evacuate. If
Yeah.
people do see
okay.
rising flood water.
So there's basically floods. There's floods at the moment. But okay, so we can't really do Hikaru for the rest of the stream because of the fact that it it gets blocked, but that's okay. That's all right. Hikaru gets blocked pretty much of the there's music. Yeah. We got New Zealand's in a bit of a weird place at the moment. Auckland, one of our biggest cities, is just getting absolutely slammed with weather stuff, you know? No kickback yet. You're going to wait. You're going to be patient. We got Red Faction, Mal. And if you don't, no, wait. Yeah. You just got to be patient. Thanks for your request. Let's go with Mal Red Faction. Let's do it. I don't know where you guys are up to. Oh, this is kind of dope. Oh, the synth layers as well as the distorted guitars are kind of dope, eh? Oh, dude, the quarter note accents on this track are slapping, dude. Mel Red Fraction. Oh, it slams, dude. The industrial overtones here are just to die for, man. I adore it, man. Stoked with it. Yeah. Help. It must be Red Fraction, I suppose. I really should have asked people to mention what anime the song was from. Thank you. Black Lagoon. It's a hell of a vibe, actually. I like the motif there. I like the synthetic sort of applications of it, you know. Gangsta animation. Dude, that's sick. Animation sounds fun. Again, it's got like some kind of some electronic sort of junglist kind of vibes from like the 90s and 2000s. There's a lot of stuff that I hear from this in like Tekken soundtracks and everything like that. And the harmonies on the vocals here sound really fresh. The distortion as well on the vocals is incredibly intense. And that is one of the best bass tones I've heard in my life. Like that bass tone, just how thoroughly repugnant it is, yet it has this kind of sleekness, this respectability to it. And just how it rotates around the No, that's a synth bass actually. Or could it be fingered? What is the lyrics to this? I should just turn on the subtitles. I'm not sure what the song is about though. Like I've been listening to her, but I can't quite make out the words. Maybe if someone can help me out, that'd be great. When we remove the piano and just kind of stick with the bass guitar and sort of synth parts there with the drums to that chord note accent, it's an absolute tune. Most of the coloration and the harmony was coming from her vocals. Hell of a lot of time went into getting the vocal production just right. It does definitely sound like a an intro to an anime. It's incredible. Did this come out in like the mid 2000s or something like that? Because it kind of has that aesthetic to it, you know. But still, nonetheless, well done. Thank you for your pick, Paul 7931. Really shouldn't have Coke when I do this. But still, I'm surprised at how well we managed to find these different songs on here. You know, I think there's a great amount of range to it. Zard, full arrangement. Is it everything on here? Oh, right, that was the Conan the Detective thing, right? I think someone mentioned. I think they mentioned the Detective Conan. I think Alan mentioned that before. That was the theme for this by Zard.
Book your holiday now at Webjet and pay in 4 easy installments with Afterpay.
With Afterpay. Yeah, so you can like pay for flights with Afterpay now, which is kind of wild. Well, I suppose like you can always just kind of pay it off after you come back if you get back to work, you know. So that kind of makes sense, I suppose, you know. I've already owned Squarespace. I already got a website through Squarespace. I don't need to. The TV version. Oh, so this isn't like an actual video of it. This is just a TV arrangement of it, like someone performing it. Is this the actual version or is it another one? I'm confused by this. Could be a live version. No, I don't think it's this one either. What about this one? I think it's just heavily compressed, so I don't think there's any like actual, like, what about this one? Is it this one? I mean, this is literally the anime, right? You don't like this one? Or is this like an MV or something like that? Like a fan edit or something like that? We can go back to the second one if you want. This one's good. Okay, cool. So obviously the vocalist is very charismatic and comfortable in her voice there. The drums are nice and perky and upbeat there and provide a solid sense of groove to it. The guitars, the distortion there is nice and active. And the piano has a lot of color and extensions at high end there. I think the first is just a recording from a TV speaker. It wouldn't surprise me, dude. Like, oh, Conan is old school, dude. Conan's been going for like 100 years, man. Da da ba da 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 da. It's a really easy and memorable musical motif. I'm I'm teasing. I know it hasn't been around for 100. I'm joking. It is one of the most. It's got one of the most episodes of an anime though, doesn't it? Or like one of the most series of a chat. It's like one of the biggest mangas or animes, right? I'm teasing. I'm joking. I'm just having fun. It's okay. Oh no, the lead singer passed away. Oh, that's so sad. I'm so sad to hear that the lady passed away. That's rough. Oh. But she was such an excellent singer though. She sounded great, man. And just the tightness of the guitar, bass, and drum themes there with a really catchy hook section where she just went into a head voice like was stunning. It was such an elegant performance. It does really sound like it was recorded in the 80s though with those reverbs and everything like that. It does have that kind of vibe to me. And it's okay. We can disagree. By the way, don't worry. I'm not drinking alcohol. This is Coke. So I'm not drinking any alcohol or anything like that. So yeah, don't worry. I'm being professional. Reasonably professional anyways. But yeah, honestly, like that's catchy as hell. What do you guys like about songs like this musically? Like what do you appreciate about it? I think that what makes this work so well is that there is like little flirtations with various emotions within the individual chords or triad sections, helped by the not only the chord progressions themselves or the triads used, but also the way the instruments articulate and kind of bring themselves in and out. I think there's a lot of emotional tension and drama within a short amount of time within this track, which makes it all the more enthralling and engaging. Coupled with a really phenomenal vocal performance and the addition of just, great, great arrangement and really interesting sort of thought put into that. It's just fantastic. But we've got Alvin K next. Alvin K, thank you to Alan Sun for that suggestion there. I do need to watch more Conan. I did watch the movie. Any of you watch the most recent Conan movie? I know it's not maybe that recent. Like it might have come out like a year ago or something like that. But I don't know if you guys watched it. But this is Alvin K now. Let's go.
Let's hit it.
So this is, I'll play the whole ad. It's Bugs, right? See, it's a little happy Bugs singing.
New Horizons, with flights to Tokyo from 749 economy one way.
Dude, that's awesome. I want to go to Tokyo. $749 one way to Tokyo is awesome,
Los
dude.
Angeles from 749 economy one way. It's time to go further with our Adventure Be on sale. Book now
That's
at Air New
crazy,
Zealand.
dude. I don't know if that'd be on the on-peak times. That's wild, though, man. That makes me want to travel. That makes me want to travel, but you know. But what do we got here? Paranoia Agent by Yume Noshima. That's okay. Game aside, just for anyone that's unfamiliar with how these fan requests work, there is a queue and your song is in the queue. If you come in when the queue's full and you suggest a song, it's just not gonna, you're just gonna have to wait. It's just part of it. It's just how it works. I'm not gonna put priority on anyone unless it's like a patron fan request or anything like that. So apologies for any inconvenience. It's just how these request sessions go. If there are songs, I do them in order of when I receive them. But thank you for coming in anyways. You know, it's all good. A music video associated with it. Is this it? Is it this one? It's this one, right? Is it? It must be this one. Paranoia agent opening. I don't like it. I don't like this. Watching this is making me feel incredibly uncomfortable. All these people in really terrible situations. On the verge of death, you know? Just him standing there with the kind of yodeling in the background with the synths and the drums and everything like that. And there's like the ha 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 kind of things going on the right side. And they're kind of that mid-high range. And it's kind of blasting off. And it's just kind of like the chorus of the Damned. You know what I mean? Are those people that have passed away? And he's on the moon now. Who is that? Who is this man here? What is their intention? What are they all about? I don't like the fact that it's just birds tweeting and stuff like that in it as well. It's kind of unusual, a little bit unnerving, you know. Yeah, okay. There's that kind of theme, that kind of hypnotic, mesmerizing motif there, with the constant looping of the synth and the drums and the bass and everything like that, with that vocal line over top, almost like it's a meditative kind of prayer or something like that. It's cool though. Like creatively, musically, it's kind of dope. It just wasn't what I was expecting. One of the most disconcerting, haunting openings of an anime that I'd ever seen. Good grief, I'm such a nerd. What is this? What is this? The reason this opening is so bizarre and loud is because when it first aired in Japan, the anime got a time slot very late into night. So Satoshi decided to make an anime opening that kept the viewer awake and an ending that would put them to sleep. Oh, okay. That's kind of smart when you think about it. Yeah. No, that's cool. Lots of thought put into that. It definitely is loud. It definitely does kind of keep at you and keep your attention. But yeah, I do feel creeped out by the way it looked, you know. But that, again, that's the point. So thank you to Alvin for sharing that today. We got Jevy Luke next with Goose House. I wonder what track this is from. Anime this is from. Ah, short version. Hikaru Nara. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So this is from an anime. This is from that anime, I think. The one there. I don't know, Shinyuda. I think that if you remove the video from the audio without knowing the language, I think it just kind of sounds kind of cheery and chirpy and stuff like that. But it's the pairing of that with the image that I think makes it very unsettling, because there's two different things going on and it's difficult to make sense of it and how it continues and how it goes on. Like that image of the guy kind of laughing and smiling while like the nuclear blast goes on behind him, especially with how things are nowadays, is kind of wild. But yeah, continuing with Goose. Where are we? Goose House.
I think I found it.
So they found a house
you're
now.
Searching for, it all starts here.
All right, let's go. I know this song. What is this anime from? What is this song from? Which anime? Because so upbeat and colorful and chirpy with the melodies and harmonies here. I like how they're all like really competent musicians, but they know that like they know they need to take turns simply for the change in vocal timbre. They need to have some people specializing some elements for their vocal range or something like that. April is a lie. Thank you, Blue Dinner Box. Oh, fantastic use harmonizing with the low and high ends of male vocals in the low, female vocals in the line. It's so upbeat and positive. It's fantastic to listen to. I can imagine this would have really got you pumped if you're watching this part of an anime, you know? I mean, there's not a whole lot of like speciality to the instrumental performances. Like they're mainly being supportive with the instrumental parts. Some of the vocal runs are really sort of fantastic. Oh no, there's a little bit of complexity to some of these guitar parts. And actually, the piano arpeggios are kind of dope as well, exploring that mid range. I think at this point, the compression on YouTube was kind of rough, like the audio compression. So there's very limited dynamic range to this performance. I feel as if this was re-recorded nowadays, there'd probably be a lot more range to it, like loudness-wise. He is not comfortable in that range. Everyone wanted a part. That was difficult for him to hit those notes in his chest voice. Oh, don't get me wrong. Like I'm blown away by the audio quality. I should clarify. I'm really blown away by the audio quality. I think it's fantastic. It's just, yeah. It's just so far. It's just I just noticed that there is. Like, when I say that the audio compression is, like, a bit rough, but, like, there isn't a lot of dynamic range, that isn't me saying it's bad. Like, there's some, like, grindcore and death metal I listen to, which is loud the entirety of the time. It's dope. Like, there's this new genre called funk. It's probably not new. It's been about for a year or so, but there's very limited dynamic range in that, and it sounds dope. You know what I mean? I think they're doing well for what they could, and to get all 8 instruments here, all 7 instruments, sounding clear is great. I'm glad that you're enjoying it though, Jacob. That's fantastic. I wonder how many times I had to practice this to get this right and get it really nice and tight, you know? Oh, right. No, I've just realized what you're talking about, Blue Dinner Box. Yeah, that was more like they with what they're doing here, the way that they're recording it through like I think they've just got a couple of mics around the room. I'm not like nearly as hard on them because I understand that it can be difficult to get a flawless tone here. I can hear the room sound. It's more like with the First Love song, they literally had a track which already sounded great, even if there were some rough edges somewhere or whatever. And they were like, let's just revisit the loudness wars of the 2000s and early 2010s and just forget the lessons we learned. And that was the remaster, you know? There are different situations to me personally, but I respect your opinion, no? Yeah, it does. That's why I like it. I don't mind if there's peaking because they're having fun, you know? Like if you listen, you can hear when she does the tambourine that it kind of peaks the mic a little bit because there's something in there that's got a hard sound in there and it's clipping it a little bit. But whatever microphone they're using, it doesn't distort. It just kind of, it's like they already had compression set in on the input device, which is exactly what you're supposed to do because compression stops the mic from peaking prematurely, you know. Then see how it kind of breathes when she goes boop, boop. But yeah, that's fine. That's okay. This is a group of people in a room who are having a fantastic time, and the fact that they managed to level their individual instruments to sound that good in the first place is testament to the fact that they do have an idea of what they want tonally. They're doing the best that they can. You could have potentially not EQ'd some stuff in the master chain or something like that to kind of polish it up. But aside from that, I think it's great. I'm happy with that. Jibby Luke, thank you for sharing the song from Goose House. It's great. We got D Woo next. The Scarlet Alibi. Yeah. So Jibby Luke. So the anime version, it's definitely made in studio. Yeah. I think that's okay. I think that when you're with animes, right? And take this with a grain of salt. I don't know a huge amount about making animes, but if you've got voiceover actors and stuff like that with really good equipment, and you've got all these fantastic sound engineers involved and everything like that, and bits of Foley stuff going on, the last thing you want is for the like recording of your intro theme song to not be recorded in a similar studio environment. It just won't sound that great tonally. It won't have a consistency production wise that will be good for the listener. It's why I think that's why I think some bands do re-record for animes. Like they re-record older versions so that it suits the style of mastering that the anime uses for its songs within that. So that's great. So thank you for bringing that up. I appreciate it. Tokyo Detectives. Woo! Scarlet Alibi. Let's go. Oh, hang on. Whoops. Okay, so there's a bit of a free flow tone to this. It definitely does sound like a spy thriller. Oh, this is Tokyo Jiken. Of course. I know them. Lustrous, instrumentally. The tension brought on with the right hand on the keys. And the bass, like, kind of bringing it up with that before he kind of collapsed down with the distorted guitars. Yeah, Sheena Ringo. I'm glad that Sheena, Ringo, and team got to do a track like this. I think that their band is built for like an anime like this. I think that the instrumental styles they have, the composition choices there are fantastic, you know. That suspension tension that can come from a full big band arrangement like this. That bass guitar though is going hard, man. With those hammer-ons and pull-offs and various slide sections. That were great. It's like if you had like a virtuoso guitarist and a bassist and a pianist and drummer. And the bass tone as well. That bass tone is spectacular. The way it kind of has a kind of a sheen to it that makes it so much more easy to listen to somehow. It's like there's a kind of a bittersweet kind of seventh extension lift to it that kind of evens it out tonally. What? That's crazy. It's kind of blows my mind that Sheena Ringo and Hikaru Utada collabed on stuff. Not because it's unexpected, you know, it's just dope. The eighth note accents are fun. Oh. And we just got a bass solo here. I'm not surprised. We had such presence in the bass earlier. Is that a synthesizer, or it would have to be, wouldn't it? It would have surprised me if that was a guitar with some intense modulation on it. I don't know if how easy it'd be to get a tone like that on a guitar. So I assume it's someone using a keytar or a pitch wheel. Oh yeah, great. Good job. Hot take, I still think they're pushing a little bit too hard on the compressor or limiter in this one. I know that having that consistency with that mixing and mastering is great, dynamic-wise, but where did the real me go? Damn, dude, it just finishes like that. That slammed, man. I'm stoked with that. I mean, like, I love the effort put into the actual instrument performance itself. It's classic Tokyo Jihin. What more could have done to improve this? Probably nothing. I just mentioned the mastering chain because it seems like she's still kind of pushed there. Like, whatever microphone they're using, it's slamming her vocals there. I don't know why the mastering engineers don't trust her to have that much dynamic range on her vocals. They just don't. Maybe it's the way she wants to sound. I like the way she sounds, don't get me wrong. It's just I noticed that she does not get as much dynamic range or headroom as other singers. And I think part of it is because you've got the guitars, the bass, drummers, keys, etc. so busy throughout the track that if you had her even be more subtle than like any point in this track, it just maybe wouldn't have been as audible or as pleasurable to listen to. I don't know. But the composition was fantastic. You know, there was a bittersweet tonality, especially to that chorus line that made you wonder whether they were actually questioning themselves. And the line at the end of the thing, asking where the real me went, is just absolutely fitting. We got Jacob Good now with Howl's Moving Castle. Wait, hang on. Absolute classic and immortalized as internet meme music. That's kind of wild. I didn't realize that this was a meme. How is this one a meme? How is the Scarlet Bullet theme song a meme? I would like to know. Whilst we have a listen to this one. Copy. Here we go. Oh, the full version. This poll is tight. Nobody seems to want the nobody seems to want the Netflix version. Poor Netflix. I then again, Netflix have just gotten tighter on like password sharing. So like my girlfriend, like, You know, like she lets me borrow a Netflix account, and now I can't watch it at my place because it only is okay at her place. Because Netflix are like getting kind of, oh, you're not in the same location, then no account sharing. This is your one location. You cannot move it around, you know. Today it's okay. Netflix, I'm sure Netflix will figure it out. They're a small company, but they're hard workers, you know. Full version is 423, but this one is good enough. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good to know. What was in the additional version? Oh, did I? Maybe I did. Yeah, I was showing the song to a student because they were trying to have a go at it on piano, you know. Yeah, apologies, Dwoo. I didn't realize that was the short version. I apologize for that. I didn't know. Jacob says, one of the most recognizable anime movie themes. This version just adds a violin track over bass line, but it adds a lot of flavor. And also that midway pickup and ending swells are amazing. Yeah, no, I would agree with that. There's definitely some stuff to love about the track, for sure. We got Howl's Moving Castle. Time to listen to it.
What makes you sweat? Only Rexona Clinical gives you 3 times more protection.
But before that, let's watch an ad for deodorant, right? Because that's what we need is deodorant.
For those high pressure moments. Like when you're running late.
Especially lady
No
deodorant.
matter what makes you sweat, Rexona Clinical offers 3 times.
Like, why do people sweat through their armpits?
Stronger protection.
Is it just
in
because we
high-pressure
can't sweat
moments.
anywhere else? These are the real questions, you know? It's a beautiful song, though, this one. Sensational. Is it Hisaishi as well? When you watch the movie, this song makes a lot more sense than it does without it, you know? But even then, it's wonderful to listen to. Oh, and the strings as well, dude. Section 2. Is the wrong version? Oh, no. Now I got it. We're good. We found the violin version. I like the way that he's playing. He's clearly a skilled violinist, but at the same time, I prefer the way that the other one is phrased in regards to its tempo. I feel like this is being rushed. Still beautiful though. I mean, anyone who's not getting a squealing cat out of a violin gets my genuine admiration, because I'm trying to learn the violin at the moment. Oh, buddy. Poor neighbors. Poor street. Oh, that little slide there that he was doing. That takes skill. That's skill. I can't tell if it's just one bow or if that's like him going backwards and forwards. But either way. There's a difference in the way the piano is being played that I think is affecting the way that I hear this as well. Well, obviously, Like, when I say that, it's like water is wet, right? Of course, it's affecting the way I hear it because it doesn't sound the same, but it's still fine. I think it's made to be more compatible with the strings potentially, you know? It's a little bit more playful, I suppose, on the piano's part. But we have really sped that piano line up. I mean, I understand that we are clearly capable musicians. I like the fact that he's not trying to play along with everything, though. It allows for more stuff on the piano. Has anyone done a guitar version of Howl's Moving Castle? Not because I think they should, but... Oh, returning back to that section here. So we're returning to previous passages here. Reiterating. Oh, key change? I kind of like the fact that he knew to not try and go into that violin's upper range. I mean, I'm wondering if he could go that high. I'm pretty sure he could go that high on a violin, but he went back down to a more comfortable mid-range after that ascension at the start of the key change. That was a smart choice. Give a bit of body to the instrument, especially with how bright the piano is at points. This is a good pick though, Jacob. I'm really enjoying this now. I've gotten used to it, you know? Yeah, no, it can go up. But who played the piano, man? Who played the piano? I want to know who played the piano, because was that just Edward Chang on the violin? Or did he do the piano parts as well? Whoever did the piano deserves a raise, because that was an incredible performance. An absolutely incredible performance on the piano. But well done to Edward Chang. It was nice to hear a different version of the song than the one I'm familiar with, in a way that didn't kind of bastardize the original. It was respectful to it, even though we had more... more violin than we would typically have. It was still nonetheless pleasant and palatable to listen to. Now, of course, game aside, I think is left at this point. Oh, it's a lady. That's great. Well, let me know when we know the lady's name, because the guy does not mention it in his video, and I don't like that. I don't like the fact that we don't know who the lady is. Hey, Nush, we don't know who the lady is. We don't know who she is. Bah. 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 I've got Nushka over here. There are some streamers that have cat cams. So I'm wondering if I should set up like a cat webcam or something like that. If that'd be like a fun little idea. It'd be nice. I don't know how I'd get it over to her though. She's on the other side of the thing, aren't you, Puss? It's not very convenient. No, I can't put a webcam there. It's not very convenient. Silly goose. We got Gamerside, Chainsaw Man, kick back. We are now at that point. We might even finish early today. I mean, like, I'm enjoying reviewing the stuff, don't get me wrong. But I'm also kind of like chill if we like finish a little bit early. It's been a hell of a week. Hopefully you guys are having a good week so far. Yeah. It's nice. It's crazy. We're almost through February, you know. Anyways, let's get Kickback by Kenshi. Oh, not before a game advert.
Can electricity spark an adventure.
Shit. I'll check immediately. Yeah, if I have missed you, I'm really sorry. Oh no. No, Shin, I'm so sorry, dude. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I'll play yours now. Sorry, buddy, I missed it. Here we go. That was my bad. I apologize. We're gonna play yours now. Okay. And sorry for the inconvenience. Can I add one more to list if we have time? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm kind of vibing with just having a break after we finish, eh? But we'll see how we go, okay? I'll see how I feel at the end, all right? Just everyone's had a play so far, so I'm hoping that'll be fine. But we got Shin Yi Da now, okay? Here we go. We'll fix that. I'm gonna go back to the start so I can hear it in full, okay? I'm hoping that this is the correct version. Cold Rain. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, dude, the groove. Oh, I recognize this singer. We've actually reviewed a fair bit of this music, haven't we? Oh, it's that kind of 80s kind of power metal kind of vibe. Ah, good to know. Thank you. The vocalist is giving it his all, man. He's so charismatic. I love when performers are so passionate about what they're doing. The drummers, the guitarists, the background vocalists, the backing vocalists, you know, every instrumental performer on that stage is there ready to sell it, man. They're dancing, man. They're having an awesome time. They're just vibing, dude. Crazy to think this was in 2006. No. Wow, crazy, dude. I just like that. Wow! It's just, and everything just stops, man. Solid drum groove there, man, and chops on that man. With the organ as the extension layer on top. Dope. Cool. A bit of vocal fry there. Crowd absolutely vibing with it. Do you hear little squeals on the guitar in the background, man? It's stunning. It's not just the main guy who's a fantastic singer. It's also the backing vocalists who have got those nice vibrato to it. And they're just absolutely giving it their all, man. It's just so anthemic. What do we get here, though? What are we doing? Are we doing a solo section? Chance? pan flutes. This is so dramatic, dude. Guitar solo! Woo! 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 Whoa! The musicianship. Nah, he did not play that perfectly. He did not play that flawlessly. Who is that guy? Who is that guitarist, dude? He's amazing. Wow. The sweeps and the tapping and all that, man. That was cool, dude. There's such a great sense of energy throughout the entirety of this performance. Not just with the, you know, the crowd control and like the musicianship on stage, the performance, but everyone there just looks like they're having a fantastic time. As the epitome of stage presence. Oh man, that was so dope. I'm in such a good mood now. I'm so glad. I'm so sorry to Shinyuda. I'm so sorry for missing that, dude. That was my bad. But we got there. We managed to play it, which is great. Wonderful performance there. Such a lovingly textured and articulate composition there. It had that power ballad format there that I really appreciate. I'm glad they had a solo section in there. I'm sure there's more to it that I'd understand if I understood the language natively, but I nonetheless enjoyed it from a perspective of someone who didn't understand what was going on. It had a lot of the hallmarks of like what makes music universally appreciable, and I want to hear more like that. So thank you to Shinyuda for that. But we got Gamerside now. We're actually gonna be listening to the Chainsaw Man. I imagine if they were still watching, they would have been kind of pissed because they they were gonna get their one played and then they didn't. But it's okay. We're gonna actually play it now. Finally. Thanks for your request. All right, let's do it. Kick back.
The legendary A10 Warthog.
No, not
arrives
War
in the
Thunder.
online action game.
I
The
don't
sound of
want
a
to watch
secondary
War
gun.
Thunder.
Plus a whole
Why?
batch of Israel ground vehicles are out in the fresh Wind of Change update.
No, bye. Oh, I like this one too, dude. Who likes Chainsaw Man? I like Chainsaw Man quite a lot. The bass. The guitar playing is so tight. The production is flawless. It's absolutely chaotic though. There's so much going on at any point, which makes sense when you think about the track itself, you know? Fill me up with happiness. Fill me up with happiness. That's the first line of the chorus of the song. There's like a lot going on in the mix, but like the mastering has been done in a way where like it doesn't sound like it's too much. It's like not over bloated. I don't think I've listened to Kenshi Yonezu before, so it's nice to have this as an interpretation or a, you know, first impressions. Oh? What? So we're going for a happy kind of upbeat, kind of fuzzy kind of tone now? I wasn't expecting this huge string section here. His cleans are actually pretty dope. Oh, back into the hook, okay. So there's like a pad there, some guitar lines, of drums, and the bass line. But some of those are subtle alongside the vocals in the center. With some buzzy, kind of trippy kind of hi-hats there. Oh, and some oscillated kind of lap pedal stuff. The I could be a good boy, but that would be boring thing makes a lot of sense when you're familiar with the plot of the anime. Really clever songwriting. That turn back to the kind of minor, the minor key there. I mean, it doesn't really want to commit. Oh, there's more? Oh, so this is the end of this. So it's just 3 minutes, which doesn't seem like a lot of time to cover what you need to within this, but really there's absolutely no filler in here whatsoever. Yonezu Kenshi. Yeah, I've never heard of Yonezu Kenshi, but I want to learn more about them because they're a fantastic musician. I like the timbre of his voice. I think that it's stunning. Listening to him, it wasn't just the intro parts, but I never knew he could do cleans like that, like in that soft string section in the middle. It was such that duality there, you know, like that different text timbre is just so enamoring. There's versatility and flexibility there, and the production is some of the cleanest I've ever heard on an anime intro. Like music production in 2023, 2020 in the 2020s is just absolutely godlike. There is nothing. There's nothing. I don't know how they're going to improve how we make music further than what we already have at the moment. And that's highly debatable because a lot of people prefer the old style, but yeah, you don't get much cleaner than this. But thank you to Gamerside for that. Hopefully if they watch this back at any point, they see I've done it. We got there eventually. We got Peter C there with Attack on Titan. The plot of Chainsaw Man is too much for me. That is fair. It is too much for a lot of people. I don't blame you, my dude. Peter C.
Tug of war. In his lifetime, he'll pull hundreds of tons. That's why he needs a tailored recipe from IAMS to help him stay fit. IAMS, who I am.
Now that's an interesting statement. I don't know if it's my illusion. I always feel that the current animation songs are always read rather than singing the feelings of the song. Yeah. I can kind of appreciate that. I can understand that. A lot of older anime intros were sung like power ballads and jazz tunes. Yeah, I can understand that completely. Yeah, that's an interesting perspective. I think it's to counter... Oh. Oh no, it is the song. I was just kind of concerned about it, you know? Leon Chan. It's fantastic to hear the full symphonic theme here. Crimson Bow and Arrow. The distorted vocals here with the filtering adds that rocky kind of element to it, but they really do not kind of hesitate to leave the orchestral leanings in there. And good to know, Blue Dinner Box. I appreciate you letting me know about Lemon. I love the fact we had these legato passages and then boom, staccato, boom, 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 just to break up the flow of it there. Grandiose. And then the catchiness is hook, man. It's really easy to sing along to melody there. It's part of what allows you to appreciate what's going on within the track, is that it doesn't overcomplicate what needs to be kept simple. Oh, an organ solo now? Damn, dude. We're getting spoiled today. I totally forgot about the organ part of this track. Oh, the bluesy shift? And that's matched there to that kind of like more kind of anthemic, kind of national anthem kind of groove here. With the whole choir is wonderful. Such range within this track. They're going through these different angles. Oh, because it's the glory of the army, right? That solo section is unbelievable, dude. The shred. The neoclassical sort of shift there with the leads. Wonderful. Rage with double agent. There is so much going on in this track. It's so... It's like a movie within itself, isn't it, really, this track? It's more like a concept piece than like it's just a song, you know? Bring it back into the original theme there, the hook line, bam. Yeah, so we've got different things we're talking about, different angles within the track. We have different themes to support that. What who decides the world is Eren. Wow, so from the start, it foreshadows Eren later on. Damn, dude, that's so clever. Blows my mind a little bit, you know what I mean? And that higher lead line there, excellent. Oh, damn. Absolute slammer, dude. I don't know what else there is for me to say. I think it's evident how incredible that track is from a compositional standpoint there. It's just a journey that you need to take without any interruptions there. I feel like if you've only watched the intro of that anime and haven't heard the full piece, you're missing out on so much, you know? Yeah, absolutely. So is that this? Because I think we're going to be doing 3 more tracks today, okay? Tracks. Zeus, Leon, Bruce. 3 more tracks today. I think that if anyone hasn't heard this track, the whole one by itself, they need to do that and just kind of absorb it, you know? And just it's wonderful musicianship, and the vocals are just the icing on the cake with that song from it. And it's a wonderful intro to an anime, one of the strongest that I'm personally aware of. We've got Ardo Backlight from, actually that is going to get captured straight away. That is going to get locked straight away.
Perfect combination of real tea leaves, 100% deliciously refreshing taste, and absolutely no sugar. No sugar.
Skip ads. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Me too, I thought we'd end early too, but it hasn't ended up that way. And I haven't been mucking around too much. Like, I haven't been screwing around that much. I think I've actually reviewed this track though, to be fair, but it's okay, we can check it out again. The bass line with those guitars. That kind of no F's given kind of vocal line. The vocal fry is wonderful. She's so charismatic as a vocalist, and the drums, guitar, and bass are in unison with that, and giving that extra power, you know? I actually adore the way that Ado sings. She's got this attitude to her, man. Like that kind of, that sassiness in it. It's so much more powerful watching the music video for it, you know? And now she's whispering now. Yeah, the guitar, bass, and drums are so subtle in the background. There's like a funky kind of funk rock kind of glimpse to it. Some extensions in our higher range there with the, you know, the distortion on the guitars. Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy the melody there. And that part is going to be stuck in my head for the rest of the day, dude. Rest of the day, man. Though my anger exhausts me and I fall apart, my actions may cost me, but I can't let go of the past. I refuse to move on. It's very sad. Oh, key change? Ooh. I think she's just so interesting to listen to. I think she's so interesting to listen to that you don't actually really need to have anything particularly different occur with the theme behind it. And she's so into it that you literally can't just help it. Like, no, I can sit with this, you know. This is okay. This is enough. She's really not going to allow her life to be dictated to by others. Even if it's difficult, she's going to continue to move forward, you know. I don't know much of the sort of the sound behind it. I don't know enough about the One Piece anime to really comment further on the character. But this does kind of seem like an anime I want to get involved in. Like, these tunes are off the charts, man. It's such a dope single. Such a dope single, man. Great vocals. Absolutely, they're sensational. That's some of the strongest vocals. When Shinyuda mentioned before about, you know, like, having people sing in older animes as opposed to, like, talking nowadays, I think that this is, like, kind of like a version where modern animes or modern they have the singing there, because I think that was a phenomenal vocal performance there. We've got this track here after the advert, of course.
Forgot this. Bloody day.
There's a glass and a half in everyone.
Yeah, so they're Cadbury and they make chocolates for us, and then we've got no, I don't care. Let me watch the. Oh my goodness. You look so pretentious. Stop it. I don't like such a catchy theme, right? Such a catchy intro, but the stuff she's talking about is it just went so wrong. What happened? Dude, I want to watch it. Oh no. It's okay. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't worry, guys. Let me know when it comes back, okay? Let me know when you can see me. Just vibing. Because, you know, that's just the state of things, you see. Evangelion will get you blocked, you see. We got this Bruce Chin, the last track for tonight. Slam Dunk. Oh, we got Slam Dunk to finish off. Oh. Finishing on Slam Dunk. That's dope. Oh, we're finishing on Slam Dunk. That's cool. I'm looking forward to this, man. Can you see me? Can you see me? You can't see me. No, you can't see me because I am blocked. Life is really good when we're blocked. Do. I wish that I could be seen. I really wish that we could be seen. That would be great. Do. Is it done now? No, authorizing the link. Okay, great, even better. Yay, stream unavailable. We're nearly there, okay? Come on, guys. Nearly there. Nearly there. Nearly there. But this is why we don't use YouTube, though, because YouTube gets blocked, man. But we have to do this sometimes. We have to go through the YouTubes and we have to be like, hey, you know, this is how things are right now. And we just gotta like just appreciate it for what it is, you know? It's basically a situation where we want to do the videos, but we can't. And it's taking a long time. Damn, it got Got blocked immediately. It's kind of wild, man. Because I have to go in a few minutes. Are we good? We must be nearly there. Why? Play Slam Dunk.
Busy questioning whether leftovers are still edible. Probably not. Busy getting takeaways.
Okay. I'm going to start reviewing Slam Dunk. It's taking so long to be good. It's ridiculous. Like, come on. Oh. Come on. Sorry, guys. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. I'm gonna have to bail. I gotta go. But thank you very much for coming along to this live stream. I think we're just gonna need to take a break from YouTube videos because it's just too much. YouTube is just yeah. No, we're gonna go. Sorry about this. I have to go. I have to go now. It's 7 o'clock. But thank you for coming to the live stream. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I'll catch you in the next live stream where I think we've got an album review next time. I don't know which one, but we'll be sticking with Spotify for future because it's just it isn't working on YouTube. It just gets blocked, and I don't know how long it's going to take. So, Spider Hands out.